Welcome to E&B's Checklist, where we try to build old-fashioned base sets, one box, one pack, one card at a time. Thanks for tuning back into the channel. Today we're going to be ripping Topps 2025 Heritage Baseball. This is our third hobby box of these. Again, a hobby box contains 24 packs, 8 cards per pack, approximately 192 cards, and you are guaranteed an autograph or a relic. They retail for $120 so far. For the first two rips, we have completed 223 out of the 400 base card set. That is a percentage of 55.75%. All right, well, let's get into the box here. Again, I'll start off by reminding you these packs open a lot easier than the high number 2024 packs that you can tune into one of our previous videos. So again, that's going to be a running joke every time I open Heritage from here on out. So again, hobby box, 24 packs, 8 cards per pack. We're chasing some inserts. You got the blue parallels as well as the light blue sparkle cards that are exclusive to the hobby box. Again, looking for cartoon variations, image variations, the likes of that. So pack 49 as we keep the pack count going. Start off with an Acuna, Simeon, Peterson, got a Chrome, Christian Yelich. Again, double check our over 400 short prints. Again, card 400 would be the last of the base set. And then also, if you start to question, some of the cartoon variations or the image variations, you can go through and check those codes on the bottom. I believe all the standard cards are 332, and then something other than that is going to have a different code on the bottom there, which will cue you into that card being somewhat special. Got a blue parallel here. The other ones that I haven't come across yet are the bat flip parallels, where the number is at the bottom of the bat. Truthfully, I should do a little bit more homework, try and figure out what some of the pull rates of those are, but we've pulled just about everything else so far. That first hobby box was probably one of the most fire boxes that we had ever pulled, so go back and watch that video if you want to see just a plethora of great cards. All right, we got the little foil insert. That's a great looking card. Double check these numbers here. I know with the blaster boxes of the 2024s that we just opened, we were averaging 2 short prints per blaster box. So obviously you'll get more than 2 short prints per hobby box, but the short prints are the trickiest part of building any set. And for this one, we're just going to focus on that 1 through 400 base set. But hey, if you like seeing us, oh, wait a second. Something looked a little different there. Let me just check the numbers on that. Again, if you open up so many of these, you start to notice some things. Let's see at the bottom here. Yeah, I think we looks like we got an image variation. Awesome. I don't have it organized enough to go back and show you what the normal image is, but that is a Mason Miller image variation card. So a very unsuspected find right off the bat here, so that's really cool. So image variations, cartoon variations, this set has it all. But what I was saying was, yeah, if you would like us to go for that full short print set, well, the deal. You gotta like, you gotta subscribe. Show us that what we're doing means something to you guys. We're trying to build a channel that's a little bit different here. Like I said, everybody's ripping for hits and everyone's ripping for inserts and special foil cards and whatnot. And we thought it'd be really great to kind of work in the set tracking piece because, you know, back when we were kids, you'd open up lots of these wax packs and, you know, see if you could build a base set. And I'll give you a little preview. Got another blue here. Bryce Harper, awesome. I actually have sourced, again, not very hard to source them, but some 1991 Topps wax packs. So might actually go ahead and open some of those on camera, see if we can complete that set from my childhood that never got completed. Also picked up some other goodies to share with you along the way. So hopefully we're not always ripping just the most modern of products, but hopefully we'll get a few throwback products in there too. Create some real interest and dynamics in the channel beyond just the baseball, basketball, and football that we've been opening. So see something a little shiny back there. You got a Dylan Cruz. You can see that image variation right there. Wish I had the Mason Miller. Chrome, another blue card here. Again, I'm really enjoying the looks of this Topps 2025 Heritage Series. It's got a really nice throwback feel to it, going back to that 1976 season. All right, keeping on. Pack 55 on the overall. Verlander. There's one short print. I think the worst is when you start getting duplicate short prints. They're starts to pile up. Maybe that's where we need to introduce some trading into the channel. So in the comments, if you need to trade with us, so that might be a future expansion, a future idea that we work with. Pack 56. Jose Ramirez, Benintendi, Perez, Tatis. All-timers card. Again, I think I said it in a previous video, but as a kid I bought a Babe Ruth all-timers card from this 1976 series and thought I was the coolest kid in the neighborhood. So to see those cards come back, they hit a little special for me. The originals actually said the Sporting News across the top, but now I think it says all Topps News or something along that line. So they obviously didn't have the licensing to truly replicate the cards from the year that we're honoring here in this 2025 set. All right, I got a Jackson Holiday. Hold on one second here. Just wanted to double check something. Jackson Holiday, McGill, Burleson. Got a gold chrome. That is numbered to 50, it looks like. So that's a great find. Not one of the most desirable rookies of this rookie class, but again, anytime you find a numbered rookie card, it does make you smile. Make sure you put that aside. You never know what some of these guys are going to turn into. In fact, I found that video just the other day. I know I had mentioned it before, but I found the video. I actually had the link where the guy finds the Mike Trout. Woodrow Wilson, and we got our light blue sparkle. All right, pack number 58. I've seen another sparkle here. Father-son cards. Gotta love those father-son cards. With the chrome, blue sparkle, end with a JD Martinez. I feel like there was a few other packs that I kept ending with the JD Martinez in some of those high number packs, but don't quote me on that. But I remember saying his name a lot at the end. All right, next up. We started off with an Evaldi there. Reynolds, Harriet Beecher Stowe. Light blue sparkle out of Teoscar Hernandez. Home run champion, if I recall correctly. Pack 60. Getting right through these today. Seeing something shiny. Bello, Flaherty, Baez in the chrome department, and a Brent Rooker blue sparkle. Pack 61. Bregman, McCutcheon, Trey Turner, Sean Burke, Castillo, Big Christmas, blue parallel. Sorry, Big Christmas, that's the best nickname in Major League Baseball right now. I hope that guy turns into a star. Absolute best nickname. Kai Bush, Jason Dominguez. I do like the blue and green combo on these cards. It's a perfect shade. Looks very nice. I don't know what green has to do with the Yankees. Maybe it has to do with their payroll. Lots of green on that team. All right, we got the leaders card. Again, I'm starting to hate these leaders cards, but you'll have to watch the other video to see why. Oh, here's something a little different. It's the 25th anniversary of Heritage, as we celebrate the 50th anniversary of the 1976 Topps, and a Wyatt Langford. Don't remember exactly what year that card is. Definitely one of the more iconic cards of yesteryear from Topps, and then again from my childhood you had the 87s that had that wood look too. So got way too many 87s up in a box in the attic, but let's get this one in this Julio Rodriguez in a protector here. Try not to knock over all the cards again. That was an error in one of the last videos. All right, pack 64. Naylor, Alonso, Lance Lynn. Got a blue. Next up, about 2/3 of the way through, Bobby Witt Jr., Solano, Blaylock, Stanton. We've got a chrome here. I know I don't call all the chromes by their correct name, you can yell at me in the comments below. Um, I don't know what it is. I got all the different chromes with the different borders and refractors, and it must be my old time brain. They're all chromes to me, and then I kind of go back after the fact and remember which ones are which. Remember Ryan Claus, Blake Snell. So you go all-time All-Stars. We got the blue Father and Sons card. I do like on the back of those how it says "My Dad." It's a really great insert for this year. Fairbanks, Pavich, Whitcomb, Alcantara, Will Smith. We got another chrome. Yell at me in the comments. And a Jackson Churio to end it. Again, in these boxes, we are guaranteed one autograph or one memorabilia. You'll see it when I see it. Something shiny. All right. Add that to the pile. $69. We got our leaders card. Imanaga, Barrios, Bellinger, and ooh, there's our relic. Juan Soto on the wrong team. Our blue sparkle. Again, if I'm a kid, I'm going crazy. I pulled that Juan Soto card. If I'm a breaker, it's like a $3 card. All right, it probably gets a little more right now. The kid in me still gets excited every time I pull a memorabilia card. All right, pack number 70. All right, hold on 1 second. Again, we're logging these cards into the checklist. That's the allure of this channel as we open them. And I had that chrome card, and we kind of brushed over it real quick, but it's actually a special one. So give me 1 second to grab that. It is out of 200. So that brushed through that real quick by accident. But again, when you pull these, double check those numbers on the back. That's how you find some of the different variations, those cartoon variations, those image variations. It's all part of the fun of this Heritage Series, is finding some of those Easter eggs. We got a backwards through the years card, Tony Gwynn. Blue sparkle and end with an Ellie Day of the Cruise. That Tony Gwynn card is sharp. I still wonder to this day if we didn't have that strike shortened season, if he would have actually hit 400. He was on a tear there. That would have been unreal and special for the sport. All right. Looks like we got 2 packs left. Pack 71. Again, we've already gotten our memorabilia out of this box. So we're just looking for fun stuff. In fact, I'm just going to look at this 200 card again real quick. I'm sorry. All right. We're just looking for fun stuff. Lopez, Carpenter, Profar, Lopez, Blue Sparkle. Double check for our short prints. And now we are on to the last pack of rip number 3. Pack 72 overall. Don't want to tell you how much money we've spent so far. Mike Burrows. ERA leaders. All right, a Jackson Churio. Insert. Blue Sparkle. And end with a Donovan. So again, that was box number 3 of Topps 2025. Heritage Baseball. We are now at 305 of 400 towards the base set. That is 76.25%. We got 1 relic, 1 gold chrome, 8 blue sparkles, 8 blue borders, 6 chromes, 2 chrome refractors, 1 foil through the year. We got the image variation on Mason Miller, and we got 1 Bicentennial out of 200. That was that leaders card. Again, put the checklist up on the screen here. You can see what our progress is. Again, thanks again for tuning in. Hopefully you like the content that we're making. Please like, please subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.